Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can retouch any image in Photoshop. So I'm going to start with opening my image that I want to retouch. So I'll go to open, then I open the image I want to retouch. So this is the original image that I want to retouch. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to unlock it. Then I'm going to create a new layer just to serve as a background. I'll rename this as background. I'll rename this as background. Then I'll lock it. Then this this image, I'm going to duplicate it. I'll duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J. I'll rename this as the initial image. Then I'll rename this as the retouched image. So the reason why I'm doing this is because it's for comparison sake. It's for us to be able to compare the image that we retouched with the one with the original image. So I hope you get that. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to switch it off by just clicking the eye icon here. Then what I'm going to work on is this retouched image. So I'm going to make this tutorial short as possible. So we have to retouch this image. What I'm going to do first is that we are going to uh, go to the brush tool, you right click on your mouse, then you select the mixer brush tool. So after selecting the mixer brush tool, so ensure that this your layer at times, okay, because I've set this I've made the settings before. So at times this layer that I'm picking might just be a load brush. That simply means whenever you come over, that's why the fact you selected the mixer brush tool. So if this your layer is on the load brush, whenever you come here, it will only be loading colors, distorting the colors of which we don't want. So I'll press Ctrl Z of which we don't want. So ensure that you change it to a clean brush. So just change it to a clean brush. So and ensure that this one is not selected. Okay, yeah. So we change to a clean brush. So you can see the settings, and we see that we ensure this one is selected. This one is clicked. Click this one. So this is the wet, which is I set my wet to 82%, my load to 64%, my mix to 70%, and my flow to 100%. So I can decide to reduce the mix or increase it, but let me keep it at 70%. I think 70% is okay for me, so I'll keep it at 70%. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to zoom in to the image. Then I will start smoothing the skin. I'm going to start smoothing the skin. So I'll reduce. Okay, let me reduce the size of my brush. Then I'll start smoothing the skin. So just to ensure that the skin is smooth, I'll smoothen the skin to ensure it's smooth. To ensure the skin is smooth, I'm going to smoothen the skin. Yeah, so just follow along. I'm going to smoothen the skin. Smoothing the skin now to ensure that the skin is smooth. The rough areas. Don't touch the eyelashes. Don't touch the eyelashes. Just the skin. Just smoothen the skin. So in this area, I'm going to reduce the size of the brush and just so just ensure you smoothen the skin until you can sense a balance until you can sense a balance skin, a balance smooth rather. Every level. So in the nose aspect, smoothing the aspect. So this image, I got this image from Pinterest. So yeah. So what's the next thing on my agenda? So I'm going to select move to, then I'm going to reduce zoom out. So let's check the before. Let me I'm going to switch this back on the initial image. Actually, I'm going to switch it back on. Then in the retouched image, switch it off. Just for us to see the before. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before, this is the after. So in order to make this pop up more, so what I'm going to do is that we are going to select this retouched image. Then I'm going to come to the filter. So come to the camera raw filter. So wait for the camera raw filter to open. Then I'm going to zoom into this. Okay, I think let's leave it at 100% zoom. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to toggle to the basic, go to basic, then the basic aspect. What I'm just going to do is that I'm going to reduce the shadow of the image. Yeah, so around 32. So I'm going to increase the highlights. I'm going to increase the bits slightly. I will increase the contrast also slightly. I think 12 is okay. So I'm not going to touch the exposure. I'm not going to touch the exposure because my image is exposed enough. So I'm going to come to the vibrance. I'm going to increase the vibrance. It's around let's increase around 60. Yeah, I will increase the vibrance around 60. The saturation I'm going to increase it to around not too much, just moderate. Slightly, I'm going to increase it around 8. Yeah, 8 is okay. So I'll come to the curves. I'm going to come to the curves. So in the curves, you have the highlights, light, dark, and shadow. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to reduce the shadow also here. Not too much, but just slightly reduce the shadow. Yeah, the lights increase the bits like 3. I reduce the shadow to around -1, the lights to 3, the highlights, I'm not going to touch it. So I'm going to come to the detail. So in the detail aspect, I'm going to increase if the sharpening of around, I'm just going to sharpen it a bit. It's around 11. It's around 11. No, I think 11 is too much. Let me include, yeah, I think 8 is okay. 8 is okay. So I'm going to select OK. So looking at this image, this is the before of the image and this is the after of the image. So if you find this tutorial helpful, do well to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for valuable contents, because I post contents on designs and I also post content on I post content on designs. Yeah, I post content on designs. I create content on designs, and I also create other contents about you finding purpose in life, about you navigating your path in life. So do well to like, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. So goodbye for now.